Alright, we're going to take you on a little walking tour of Belem. We're going to walk down, we're going to go for lunch, but we want to walk down to see the monastery just to see if maybe the lines aren't ginormous. Because if it's small enough, I'd wait a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too interested in waiting in a 2-hour line. Oh, it looks pretty bad. I can kind of see from here. But I'm not too interested in waiting in like a 2-hour line in the sun, because the sun here is baking. And I already made a mistake yesterday and didn't put sunscreen on, and today I am paying for it because I have a very awkward burn on my neck. It is a fine shade of rosso, nice and red, except for where my chain was laying, and you can literally see where my silver chain was in my neck, because that part's stark white and the rest is rather red. I probably should have listened to my wife. My wife is usually right. She told me to put sunscreen on and I said, oh no, I'm okay. Not okay. Never okay. Today I am wearing sunscreen, but I mean, hey, a little late. Damage is done on one side of my neck anyways, which is weird because I only got burnt on one portion of my neck. And we were never standing in the sun, so I'm not really sure how that happened. But I have like an over-the-shoulder bag on one side, so that was protected. And I guess it was holding my shirt in place. But on the other side, it was free to cook, apparently. And I am well done. These are the streets of Belem that you're seeing now. It's beautiful here. We're going to be going for lunch, like I said, and then we decided we were going to do it reverse. We were going to go for the pastéis de nata and then for lunch, but then Debbie said, why don't we go there for like a little dessert after lunch, which seems like a much better idea, to be honest. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to have some lunch and then go into pastéis de Belem and sit inside and have a coffee and a couple pastéis de nata. And sit and enjoy it. When you do come here, there is you'll see like a huge line to line up and take away, but you can actually go inside and just purchase them inside and sit down and have a coffee. Like table service is what they call it. So you can go opt for table service because you might as well. And the inside is beautiful. It's shockingly big though. Like we were not expecting it to be nearly as big as it was when we went in yesterday. It has a whole dining room plus a patio. This is the other company, which I have actually yet to try. I might have to get one of those on the way back, even after eating the other ones, just to try it and say I tried it. Everywhere does it a little bit differently. So far, I would say we like the pastéis de Belem best because it's crispier and you can actually see the layers of pastry, the phyllo pastry, I guess. And you can actually see those layers when you're eating it. So I prefer pastéis de Belem, so does Devi. But then again, I haven't tried that last one, so you never know. Maybe that one's going to be the winner. But in a close second is Castro so far. And actually one of the girls I work with, she recommended Castro, saying it was the best. And she's not wrong. It's very, very, very good. We did try another one from a little boulangerie near our place, a little pastry shop, and it was not horrendous. It wasn't horrendous, let's say, but it wasn't that good either. It was very soggy. You could tell it was probably sitting around for quite a while. But to be fair, they're not known for their pastéis de nata. Wow, I'm looking at the line for this place. It's bananas today. I'll show you the line. The line for table service honestly looks equally gross. But yeah, that's the place there. Buses are being very inconsiderate of blocking that here. Yeah, that's the line there. Actually, you know what? The lineup to go inside is actually much shorter. And I'm not sure why everyone opts to do the takeaway, because I don't think it's any more expensive. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I think it's honestly the same price, and you get to sit down and eat it and enjoy it. And a little hack we found, well, not we found out, I assumed you could, but you could actually buy to take away while you're inside. So you could order one each to eat, and then you can buy whatever, like 5, 6, 26, however many you want to take with you, and they'll put them in little cardboard boxes. So you can't go wrong with going inside. Sit down, enjoy it slowly, have a nice cup of coffee, and avoid the huge takeout line, because that takeout line is no joke. You can see here the monastery. We're just going to take a peek at the line and see if it's really bad or not. Well, it might not be that bad, actually. It looks like the people in the line I thought was for the monastery is actually people waiting for the bus in front, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yesterday they were quoting about a 2-hour wait for the monastery, which in the sun, and it is baking sun, and there is no shade. 2 hours standing there is a bit too long. And we didn't honestly want to waste 2 hours of our precious time here in Lisbon standing in a line. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see it, and I'm thinking we might not get to see it today because the line looks equally as long. But there's no harm in going to check. We're going to cross here because this is the crosswalk. One thing we'll mention is when you're in Lisbon, use the crosswalks. The cars will, like, I mean, don't just walk out in front of cars, but the cars will stop for you and let you across. There is no buttons to push. It is a full-on crosswalk. You just wait and they'll stop and you walk across. It's much safer. You see a lot of tourists that aren't paying attention and they walk out. And one, you tick off the locals because you're literally walking out in front of them as they're driving. And two, if they don't see you and they don't stop, then you're going to experience the quality healthcare here in Portugal, because you will most certainly be getting squashed. So use the crosswalks. Don't be a dolt. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. I've walked a couple times out not paying attention and kind of walked almost in front of cars. But do as I say, not as I do. And those were legit mistakes. I didn't mean to. But I've seen tourists that literally will just walk out in front of moving cars and assume that they will stop. Don't assume anything, because if they're not watching, you're gonna get hit. And where's the fun in that? I've heard Portugal has great healthcare, but I'm not eager to find out. I don't really know how long this line is. Let's see. It doesn't look... Estimated wait time, 1 hour. But they might have not updated their sign. I'll show you the line. Goes all the way back there. So I'm thinking maybe not. Okay. So yeah, Debbie's just gonna go check on the where you buy tickets from. We're not entirely sure, to be honest, but I don't know. It doesn't look promising, because even an hour standing in this sun is punishing. I can't imagine. Like, we're here right now. It's May 16th today. By the way, happy birthday to my brother. I'll give you a call later when it's not 6 in the morning. But yeah, it doesn't look promising. To stand in line in this sun, I can't imagine doing it in August. August would be unbelievable, I imagine. Because even today, I think it's 22, and it feels like, to me, it feels like 30. And like I said, you can see there's no shade. It is a beautiful monastery, though. The stonework is incredible. Some of the best I've ever seen, to be honest. So let's just wait for Devi and see what happens. I have been summoned by my better half to come around the side of the building, so I don't know if she's found some secret entrance. There's the stonework again. Quite impressive. Sorry, I'm still dealing with a cold here. First time I think I've ever been sick on vacation. Kind of sucks. Like just yesterday, we got here on Monday, and it took till Thursday until I could actually taste food. Like really taste it. But that's okay, at least yesterday I was able to taste the lunch out here in Belem, and hence why we're back. But yeah, it kind of sucked. It was not a pleasant flight, that's for sure. So let's go find Devi. See if she's managed to secure us some kind of a secret entrance. I don't know if there's an option to pay a little bit extra and skip the line, but it would be worth it, because I think I will resemble a piece of rotisserie piri-piri by the end of that hour in the sun. Let's see. I don't know where she's gone. Let's see. Dun dun dun. She's at a secret entrance. Yeah, it does look like a secret entrance. What's going on here? Why would everyone wait there? There's got to be a catch, folks. There's got to be a catch. Let's find out. Or maybe we can just get into the church here. What's the deal? Oh, okay. So the sacristy was built between 1517 and 1520, according to the plan of architect João de Castillo. The vault stems from a central column Renaissance. The traces of an old hand basin can be seen. 16th century woody chest. 14 oil paintings from 1600 to 1610, representing the scenes of life from the life of Saint Jerome. Alright, so you know what? We might not get into see the actual thing, but we will get in to see the sacristy. Wow. I know it's kind of hard to see the oil paintings here in the back, but I actually have a planogram here. You can pause it as you like and zoom in. Tells you all about the different, each different painting. Yeah, so it is hard to appreciate on camera. It's definitely not the same. It was a good find from Devi. We may not get in to see the whole thing because, like I said, an hour in that sun is not what we were prepared for. Oh, take a picture of the new boat. They're on the ball, that's for sure. Leo there. So I do not know who that gentleman is there. I assume he is the bishop or archbishop, one or the other. I assume bishop. Any statue statues. The ceiling is quite impressive. I think that they did this with concrete blocks, or stone blocks. It's concrete's a little too current for this, 1600s, 1500s. Some of the paintings are fairly self-explanatory, like this one. I think I have to explain who that is. It's a beautiful set, this one. Yeah, the ceiling is stunning. Another view of the ceiling. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll get in to see the gardens, but and the inner cloister, but this is a good trade-off. New tram, old tram. One of the big draws in all of Lisbon is people seem very infatuated with the trams. To me, it's like an old TTC streetcar. So it's not, I guess it doesn't hold the same appeal for us. I mean, they are nice, the little trolleys, but I know it's also a thing where you got to remember that the people of Lisbon have to use those to get to work and, you know, go about their regular day. So it's kind of a pain in the you-know-what for them when it's filled and crammed with a bunch of tourists. Tram 28, I believe, is the popular one in Lisbon. And yes, it does take you around to see the whole city. It is also extremely packed. We saw one lineup yesterday that must have been at least 100 to 150 people long. And if you've seen the tram, you know that each tram only holds maybe 30 people. So you're going to be standing in that line for a while, just waiting for a very crowded spot on the tram. And they're also known for being a hot spot for pickpockets because you're crammed in body to body and you don't really have a choice but to be brushed up against people. So we skipped that. And Lisbon is totally, like you've seen a lot of the videos, Lisbon is walkable. You don't need to sit on a tram to do it. These lovely people are feeding the duckies. Garden full of alliums. I think they're alliums. It's a weird allium though. Oh yeah, no, they're alliums. Beautiful. It's nice and cool here too, which is an added plus. Take a leisurely stroll through the garden. A lot of people do come to the garden and to the park to have picnics and sit around, and there's people off to our left right now, a family sitting and enjoying their pastéis de nata, sitting on a bench in the park, which is a good option when you've seen the outside of the actual restaurant, because it is a madhouse. This is actually a part we didn't see yesterday.
Oh, McDonald's.
Yeah, there's a McDonald's. For all those of you that want to go. We didn't eat at one, but we did stop into one just to see what they had different. And the McDonald's here in Lisbon sell chicken wings, which I thought was kind of cool, and soup, a few different types of soup, and a McBifana. So the shaved pork that's cooked down in the white wine and garlic sauce. They serve one on a bun. I don't know how it is. I'm kind of tempted to try it just to say I did. But I mean, why go to McDonald's when you can go to one of the really good Bifana places? It's lovely. I imagine it'd be quite nice to have a little apartment here, looking out over the park. soon it will be time for lunch and we can check in with you again then.
I believe.
Oh yeah, free gym, look at that. There's free exercise equipment here.
Wait.
For those that are interested in exercising and maybe working off some of those extra pasta destinata. Kind of cool. I've seen these in a few different parks actually. Oh, it's like a chest press, but I guess it works with your own body weight. Very cool. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's kind of like a wax on, wax off thing, exercise. Wax on, wax off. And now you know how old I am. Yeah, this is a press, pull down press. Just to work out your, I think, lats, I don't know. Clearly I don't spend a lot of time in gyms. I have no idea what it works out. Works out something. That is a dead bird. Or a portion of one. The town is very cute here. We walk up this little alleyway.
Yeah.
We can walk past our dinner lunch place. So we're doing what we do best and we're wandering. We'll check back in with you soon. This is a good example of the beautiful Ajuela tiles that you see all over Lisbon. All these buildings are done up nicely with different colored tiles with different designs. Guess it comes in handy. If you're having a party or something, you can tell your friends, yeah, when you get to the house with the green tiles, we're right there. I did look up these trees. I believe they're called jacaranda trees or yacaranda trees. They're native to Bolivia, Argentina, and Paraguay. And I guess they were brought over as seeds and planted. And basically from South America, but specifically Argentina, Peru, and Paraguay. But yeah, they planted them here, and now they become a symbol of Lisbon. And I was kind of right. The purple flowers do only last, and we're lucky. They last from May to June, and it's basically the sign of the coming spring in Lisbon, or spring in general. Like as soon as they come out, it's springtime, and you know the nice weather is here to stay. But they are beautiful, and they plant them basically all along the streets, public squares, botanical gardens, and they do let off a nice scent. These look like they've actually come to the end of their cycle, and now they'll probably leaf out, and that's it. They'll just be, if you come here I guess in July and August, they're just going to be a look at the tree. The gardener in me really wants to take some seeds home, but I know that one, customs frowns on that, and two, they wouldn't survive anyways. First winter that rolls along would probably take care of them quick and decisively. Deader than a doornail, I'm sure. Debbie's giving me the handshake off to say no more. We were gonna walk and try to cut over and go to the restaurant, but it doesn't really look like you can cut over, and there is nothing on this street. They're government buildings, and there's a couple restaurants here and there, but and people's homes. But yeah, there's not much to see up here, so we turn around and go back. But we were both curious. We wanted to see what was up here, so it did look like a nice little street to walk along. But as you can turn the corner and see another at least half kilometer of a slight incline and not much to see, you throw in the towel and turn around. This is the Portuguese School of Equestrian Art. if you're into equestrian art. And it's actually attached to the coach museum, so the museum of stagecoaches, which I've heard actually, I believe Walter's World from YouTube did say that that was a beautiful museum if you're interested in coaches. And there's a guy on a horse. That's random. Only in Portugal, people. He's got the hat to match. I guess he was taking his horse for a little stroll. I can hear the clip clop, clip clop. I thought it was going to be like a one of the what do you call them? The coaches that you can take around as a tourist. The handsome cab kind of thing. Nope, just an actual guy riding a horse in some fancy clothes. I know you can tell by my vague description of things that I'm highly knowledgeable in the topic of equestrian arts. At least I'm honest. Yeah, we'll get back to you when we're on a more interesting street with some more stuff to see, because you've seen this. So we are back for lunch at O Prado, and just like we said we were going to come back, we came back because it is that good. And the gentleman here that works here just told us that it's their first day for sardines, because this restaurant only uses fresh fish, and today was the first day they could get fresh sardines. So we will be definitely getting some sardines for lunch, along with some fried hake that we had yesterday, because it was good enough to have twice. And we'll see what else, and some sangria for sure. So we'll let you know what we ordered. There we go. All right, so we just finished our lunch at O Prado, and that is how you pronounce it. It's O Prado. It was incredible again. We got sardines, the fried hake with tomato rice, and fried cockles in a garlic and olive oil sauce, and it was spectacular. We got all that food plus a liter of sangria, and the bill came to €42. So extremely reasonable. And the sardines were literally just caught, because today is the first day they got them, and the server made sure he told us that, like it was the first day they've actually been able to put it on the menu, because they'll only cook with the freshest seafood, and they haven't been able to get any until today. So that was actually my first time having sardines, and it won't be my last, although I imagine I will hold them all up against that and they will not match up, because those were spectacular. I can't say enough good things about that place. So check out O Prado in Belem. It is worth the trip. Even if you've got to take a longer train ride to get here, do it. If we weren't going to Porto tomorrow, I would probably make Debbie come back again for something different on the menu and try another new thing. But everything we had there was the best, absolute best. Definitely the highlight of the trip to Lisbon so far is that restaurant. So far we're off to a good start. It'll be hard to find a better restaurant than that, but let's see if Porto can deliver and get us something better than that, but I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Check it out when you come here. And now for us, it's off to get some pastéis de nata, a little dessert, and a coffee, because the white sangria hits Debbie a little harder than the red one, and she needs a refresher. So we're off to get a coffee and some pastéis de nata. We'll see you soon.